Hello, this is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel, and I'm delighted to say I'm here today with Jenn Pina, who is the producing artistic director of the Cape Cod Theatre Company / Harwich Junior Theatre. Hello, Jenn.
Hi, Dinah. Thank you for having me.
So nice to see you.
You too.
And I know you always have a lot going on there at the theater, and we do a lot of collaborative things with you here from the community center.
Yes,
But specifically, you have The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe coming up.
we do. We're in production week this week, and we open on
Mhm.
Friday.
And what is that date?
Friday, April 4th.
Friday, April 4th.
And we
Okay.
run through April 27th.
Okay.
We're up on
Great.
Friday nights at 7,
Mm-hmm.
Saturdays and Sunday at 2 o'clock matinee,
Mm-hmm.
and we have school vacation week matinees.
Ah.
Yeah, at 2 p.m. on that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of school vacation week as well.
And do you have those dates in your head?
The dates of the vacation week, I don't want, it's in the 20s somewhere, but I don't know
Okay.
off the top of my
But
head.
those who have vacation will know.
They will. That's right. And it's on, of course, it's on our website.
Yes.
Yes,
All
so
right.
CapeCodTheatreCompany.org.
So, other than the vacation week, what nights of the week are you going to be doing the show? Is it Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon?
It's actually Friday nights,
Mhm.
7 p.m., except
Okay.
for vacation week, it's Friday at 2 p.m.
Okay.
And then
Mhm.
Saturdays and Sundays at 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's a
Great.
great show for, for everyone really, but for families and our
is.
young audiences. So we wanted to offer lots of matinees.
It's a fun show, and so many people know the books too.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's part of our Page to Stage series,
Uh-huh.
where we've got
Yep.
a lot of classics from literature, from picture books all the way up through, last year it was all the way up through Gothic horror, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this year,
Okay.
so it's part of that series is How I Became a Pirate, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe,
Mhm.
The Hobbit,
Mm.
and yeah, so this is a classic from C.S. Lewis,
Yes.
dramatized by Joseph Robinette. Really fun, and then envisioned by Anthony Texera, who's the director.
Oh, wonderful. Oh,
Mhm.
wonderful. Yes, and he's a long-time local,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's, of course, anyone who knows
and
him
fabulous
knows,
performer as well.
fabulous performer
Yes.
and relatively new at directing. So,
Aha.
as you know, Dinah, we're an educational
Yes,
community
yes.
theater, and we love creating this pipeline and platform for emerging not only actors, but
Mhm.
artists and production team members and directors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's been fun.
Right. Great. So you have other shows going on,
We do?
which you mentioned briefly, but maybe you could talk a little bit about those
Sure.
and how you get people to come to the theater. I mean, most people know about this wonderful resource here in Harwich, but how do people learn about it if they don't already know about it?
That's a great question. And if you get more information on that, could you let me know? We're trying our hardest to get the word out,
Mhm.
and the world keeps changing and how people get their information.
Mhm.
So we very much appreciate the
Mhm.
partnership here. I loved walking in the door to the community center and seeing a big poster about the Lion, the
Narnia.
Witch, about
I
Narnia.
know. Yeah,
So we
it's
really
great.
do appreciate all the partnerships that we have with other community organizations.
Mhm.
Of course, we're on all of the socials, and we've got
Right.
online and in the local papers who are great champions, and then word
Yes,
of
they
mouth
are.
is really still
Mhm.
our best advertising. So
Can you talk a little bit about your auditioning process?
sure.
How do people learn that things are up for audition, and who are you trying to recruit for auditions?
Oh, what a fun question. So again, we post our auditions everywhere on our website. You could look on our website, and on the bar on top, you'll search around, you'll find auditions. We post things there. Of course, it gets blasted on socials. Anyone who's on our, either because they've taken a class or they've gone onto our website, you can also register to get on our mailing list. You would get audition notices
Okay.
too, and then that'll be in the newspaper as well. So if people aren't on our mailing list, that's a great way to find out.
And how far ahead do you usually hold auditions for a
I'm
show?
still, as you know, I'm just entering my second year in this position.
That's
so
right.
We're still figuring out the best timing for things, but
Mm.
as early as we can.
Mhm.
We've already auditioned for instance, The Little Mermaid this summer. We've got auditions for The Hobbit, which goes up in July, coming up at the end of April, actually. And then, great question, who are we looking to? Everybody.
Everyone.
So we're a community theater.
Yes.
We're here for the community, and
Yes.
everybody, any gender, age, ability, experience level, race, ethnicity. We really want everyone to know this is your theater. This is your theater. Please come.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And you also have classes, of course.
We do.
Classes and workshops.
We have a robust year-round education program.
Right. And so a lot of the people who are involved in that would also be eligible to audition for shows.
It's true. Anyone's eligible to audition. Certainly, being part of the classroom gives you a great roadmap because you'll learn some of the skills to help you show up well at auditions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important.
And then it's really the directors. We've got these wonderful directors coming in, and ultimately it's their decisions who they who they
of
cast.
Course,
so,
right.
Yeah.
That's great. So you talked a little bit earlier about access.
Yeah.
And do you want to talk a little bit more about what kind of access you're speaking about right at this moment?
I sure would. So
Thank
that's
you.
a lens that we, the staff and the board, we're looking through every single day. How do we continue to make our mission to educate, empower, and inspire through the magic of live theater? How do we make that mission accessible to everyone and to keep raising the bar on what that means? Because I feel like if we ever feel like we've got it, we haven't. We've got to keep reaching out to more people and bringing more people.
Well, there's always more people to reach out to.
There are, right.
Yes.
And we can always do a better job of making sure that we're being welcoming and accessible to everybody. One way that we were just talking about earlier is just financial access. So we do offer scholarships to all of our classes for kids. We have some scholarships available for adults as well, but certainly would not turn a kid away from a class. So please, if that's a burden, come anyway, register anyway, we can help with that. But also just ticket sales. So we keep our ticket prices low. And it's a struggle as a business model, as a nonprofit theater, as you can imagine.
Right.
And we do it anyway because we're a community theater.
Yes.
And
it's essential.
It's essential. Arts are essential, being able to participate.
And for your mission.
Absolutely, and it is. You're exactly right. Part of our mission to be accessible to everyone. So we keep our ticket prices low, and we recognize that even as low as our ticket prices are, for anyone who's got a large family, or is on a fixed income, or is just going through a hard time or a transition, even a $21 or $32 ticket can be prohibitive. So we offer discounted tickets in lots of ways.
I see.
There's a pay what you can night for almost every one of our performances. For this show, it's Saturday, April, I don't want to get the date wrong. That would be the 5th, Saturday, April 5th, but check the website. Pay what you can. And if pay what you can means you can pay $1,000 to help us support our mission, we'd love it. If pay what you can means regular
that's a good
ticket
system.
price,
I think it's a very good system.
Or if pay what you can is nothing, please come.
Yes.
Right? Also, we're part of Mass Cultural Council's Card to Culture program, and lots of theaters on the Cape and lots of other cultural organizations are. So if people aren't aware of that program, I'd look at it, MCC's Card to Culture program. Everyone does it differently, but what we do is offer a 50% discount if anyone has an EBT or a WIC card. You don't have to show your card. There's no hoops to jump through.
There's no checking.
There's no checking. Just call the box
it's an
office.
honor system. Yep.
Yeah, or look on our website on the front page and you can see the discount code to use.
Yeah.
And also ushering. So any night, any show, we always...
That's a great way to see a show.
For free.
Yep.
And it's also a great way to just be on the...
And be part of the whole process.
Be part of it on the inside.
It's great.
And to support this cultural institution. We're in our 74th season.
I know.
We're really a gem. And
so exciting.
And we need people to help. You'd be surprised. I was surprised how often we're really reaching out for ushers. We really need the help. So if anyone is even at all interested, please get in touch.
Okay. And what is the best way to reach you?
Me, at the theater.
You or the theater, or to volunteer for any aspect, or to find out more. 3 ways. Walk in the front door. Okay. If the flag's up on the It's usually open during the day, is that the box office is open Monday through Friday, 10 to 2, and then we're often there well beyond that because of rehearsals and performances and stuff. Okay, that's great. The phone number is 508-432-2002. That's for the box office. I'm extension 12. Okay. You can email me at Jenn Pina at CapeCodTheatreCompany.org, or just go on our website and you could find more information there. Okay. Yeah. Well, it sounds great, and we're excited to be launching your next spring season here. Thanks. Very soon coming up, and also we have the Narnia Connection here in the community center. So come on down. Thanks so much, Dinah. Thank you very much. I'm here with Jenn Pina. This is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel. Thank you so much.